let's go to HR. So if depends on the size of your organization. There are a couple of things that, especially in HR, you would like to pay attention to. And there is a thing called a bad hire. Yeah, the wrong person for the job. A person who leaves the company after a month of being hired. Somebody with a criminal record. But Kabo Entle, normally this is performed before they can even hire you. You know, sometimes in HR, especially in recruitment, you would find somebody like Masego and you find somebody like Masego and say, let's headhunt her and make her data analyst, whatever the case may be. And let's say the name of my company is Vodacom, just as an example. And they hire Masego. Masego, after 3 days, decides that, you know what, Vodacom was actually a stepping stone for me to go to another company.
Is someone who lacks the required skills or qualifications.
Yes, even a person who lacks. But what causes it? Do you know people can actually create CVs using ChatGPT? We've hired multiple business developers. We've gone through so many business developers, and the reason why they couldn't stay is because the skill they say they have, they don't have it. And there's always one similarity that we find on their CV that you can tell this is actually ChatGPT written. Were you guys aware of that? Be mindful and be wary. Even when you're running your interviews, make sure you cross-question the skill they say they have. Right? Someone with a great AI generated CV and mastered the interview but has no skill. I know we get that a lot. Week 1, they're asking you, where's the ribbon on your Power BI? So now with this, you analyze, you're trying to avoid bad hires. So you build your dashboard in a way that you can actually identify or avoid such hires. So that even if you are hiring through an agency, whatever the case may be, and you want them to perform some form of due diligence, you are telling them that these are the criteria that we need. Now, on your dashboard, obviously, you will have the list of employees, the departments, the region, the gender, the age, ethnicity, whatever the case may be, departments or whatever the case may be, and you start looking at the staff retention within that department. Then you realize that no, the bad hires in actual fact are mostly males, right? And then they are mostly within the, let's say, what is the highest? They're within the Northwest region, right? And they're within the ages, or they're younger than 30. So by the time you start seeing this, every time when you hire within Northern region, you start actually making sure that all the requirements are strict. So to avoid, because remember, recruitment is expensive for those that know. Recruitment is expensive and requires a bigger budget, especially if you are hiring through an agency. If you're hiring in-house, that's still fine. You might run higher chances of actually getting your bad hires. And then you have to make sure that you understand, or rather you can communicate this to the managers in different departments and say, the reason why our recruitment policies have changed from this to this is because in your department, we have experienced that within the Northwest regions, your managers that hire staff in this region, they hire people that are below the ages of 30 that do not even last for a week or a month or whatever the case may be. It could either be they were dismissed, or these people decided to jump ship and go somewhere else. You can even tell which career most people jump ship in order for them to increase their salaries. And you'll be like, most data analysts, most technicians, most customer service agents, most accountants, most auditors, all of them, they are jumping ship from one company to the next so that they can add an extra 100,000 on their annual revenue, or even 200,000 or whatever the case may be. Then you start looking at, okay, now where do we hire the most in our departments? Again, the same process, right? Now you look at your data from the beginning of the year until the end of the year. This dashboard helps you tell a story as recruitment, as HR, back to business, and saying that we've been hiring new people in these departments. We need to start zeroing in on what's happening. Is it an internal problem? Is it a hiring problem? Is it a skills problem? There could be various reasons why the dashboard looks the way it does, right? Are we all on board? I think I'm spending too much time on HR. Ne? I should have been an HR specialist. Maybe I missed my colleague. Are we all good? So you see, I just told a story by a dashboard. I just told a story based on a dashboard. That's all I did. Perfect.